I get asked that question more than any other, is, should there be an IPL 2.0? Should there be the next generation? Should it be renovated? Should it be, killed off and started over again, whatever? And that's a really interesting question. And the idea of what does a public library mean on the internet in the first decade of at the end of the first decade of the 21st century is a very different idea from what it would have been in 1995. And because the internet is different and the library world is different, and it was all very heady stuff in those days because it was all very new. And now the internet is such a integral part of daily life for so many people that, again, it gets taken for granted. So I go back to those original questions. What does the internet have to say to librarianship that we don't already know today? What can we learn from social networking? What can we learn from virtual worlds? What can we learn from multiple presences? What can we learn from, all these devices that people are using? What does that tell us about information? What does it tell us about people? What does that tell us about the way people want to get it and share it and interact with it and all the rest of it? And what can we tell that world? What do we know about information and people and how they interact and technology and all the rest of it that the internet world has yet to learn? Is it around metadata? Is it around knowing your community? Is it around searching? Is it around service? Is it around assistance? Are there neighborhoods that we are not yet serving? Are there communities that we are not yet serving or not serving as effectively as we could? We as a profession and the IPL in particular. And so what's the environmental scan around the neighborhoods and communities that are underserved by the IPL? Be they technological, be they geographic, be they intellectual, be they, affinity, be they, particular kinds of presence. That's a really big and important question. And, IPL done right asks that question over and over and over again, and it never stops because it's never answered. IPL, in a perfect universe, never stops because those questions never finish.